When I'm human, and I'm gonna blow my horn till the cows come home and everyone's gonna bow down to me. Hey guys, how you doing? It's Michael Leon Woolley, the voice of Louis the Alligator from the Disney movie The Princess and the Frog, and you're listening to the Magic Our Way podcast with Kevin, Danny, Eli, and Rachel.
Jumbo, everyone.
Harambe.
And welcome to another edition of
The Magic Our Way.
Magic Our Way.
Magic Our Way.
Magic Our Way.
The Magic Our Way podcast.
They are truly magical and whatnot.
Asante Sana, everyone. You were listening to the Magic Our Way podcast from New Orleans, Louisiana. And on this show, we invite you to feel the libations.
Feel it, feel it.
We're artistic buffs and not artistic cream puffs. This is a show in which every opinion is welcome. MagicOurWay.com is where you can find us. For this show, we present our Disney playlist, a new segment in which we discuss all Disney music of various types, whatever else, within a certain parameter.
Yeah, it fits our fancy.
And look, this isn't your typical polished practice Pixie Dust and Disney podcast. No way. We are not in the parks every day letting you know that the first batch of Central Florida Tourism Oversight District trash cans were added to Disney Springs. How about that?
Okay.
No.
That was something else. Yes. Oh, yes.
Exhilarating news.
Only place you'll find them is in Disney Springs.
I feel I can sleep well now.
Okay.
All right.
Yes.
That's right, Kev, though. We're just here to drink, talk some Disney, and tell you which Disney songs are music to our mouse ears.
Yes, and you listeners have the easy part. All you guys have to do is listen up to what we think up while we drink up.
My name is Kevin.
And I'm Danny.
I'm Eli.
And I'm Rachel.
And we have a special guest. Special guest, who are you?
I am Emmy. I am Danny's niece, or as most of y'all know me, the girl that was getting on that boat.
That's right. She might sound sweet. She might look innocent, but there's ice in them veins.
I did not believe it when I heard that story. I was like, not Emmy. He's like, oh yeah. It was like Survivor.
Should we reiterate the story?
Yeah, read the story for those that are new to the show. They might not remember this one.
So we were traveling during COVID times, and like Rachel was my emotional support animal, even though I wasn't booking with her at the time. She was like counseling me through the sessions of having to get tested for COVID because you couldn't get on the boat unless you had cleared for COVID.
It's the cruise, yeah.
Yes.
The cruise show, yeah.
And we all got together beforehand. We made a vow, all for one for all. We weren't getting on that cruise if one of us tested positive. We're all just going to go home and redo it all over again. Well, my niece's family tested first. We tested, I think, second. My parents tested third. And their results came back first. And they all got cleared right away. So we're just sitting there waiting for the rest of our results. And we're all sitting there like, oh, man, come on. Hopefully this works out. Hopefully we can get on there. And Emmy's like, I'm getting on that boat.
Emmy's like, I'm good.
That's
You
it.
see, I could have sworn I said that under my breath,
Nope.
but evidently I did not, and the whole entire family heard it.
Yep.
How is it that my inner monologue is loud?
I know. Me too. Yeah. I just remember Danny texting me about how awful the whole process, like not the process itself at the time, like it wasn't actually that bad. It was the emotional like roller coaster you were on. I was like, it'll all be okay in just a few hours. It'll all be behind you and you'll just be enjoying your cruise. Anyway, because I had just done the same thing like a few weeks prior or something. So
she kept checking in on us, making sure you're okay. You're all right. This is what you expect next. All that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
What I did not expect was for all the all for one and one for all stuff to go out of the window. The minute she tested negative, she was like, the hell with them. I'm getting on that boat.
The boat was like 10 feet in front of me. Like, how could
It was 10 feet in front of all of us.
But it was even closer for her.
I will not be denied.
No. Good luck, Uncle. Good luck.
Bye-bye.
Bye. You're just my uncle.
Yeah. I think she would have walked out right then and there. Just like, screw them. If they make it on the boat, we'll catch them up with them later. Yeah. I don't even think she wanted to wait to find out if we cleared, right?
Maybe.
We'll never know.
We'll never know because it all worked out
We all
great.
made it.
Yeah,
We
we
had a
all
good
made
time.
it.
It was close for a second, though.
Yes.
Yep. And look, the easiest way to support us is to book a vacation with Rachel, speaking of vacations, and of course, a little piece of that comes back to support us, including Disney Cruise Vacations, right, Rachel?
Yes, and there's no more testing, everybody. So
Yes.
You're good.
all good.
And trust me, if there was, Rachel will counsel you through. I was like freaking out.
You were automatically getting on that boat.
That's right. No
You
doubt.
willed it.
Yeah, I never did because you can't. I don't even know how I would. But if I could have, Danny, I would have taken the test for you.
Oh,
Oh, how
man.
nice. That is a travel agent right there.
that is love.
That is love. There you go. And look, the second easiest way to support us is to leave a rating and a review on Apple Podcasts and wherever you access our show. Also, be sure to like and subscribe as well as turn on those notifications so you never miss an episode of the Magic Our Way podcast. So look, enough of our jibber jabber. Let's go discuss some Disney music. Welcome to the Hub, our main topic segment of our show. And as I mentioned at the very beginning, we present our Disney playlist. This is a particular series of shows has exactly what you may think. It has everything to do with Disney music, anything you may come up with. And we have usually various different exercises that we like to do with these things.
Yes.
And today we have an exercise that was put together by Danny and Eli.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you're going to enjoy this. It's not exactly a playlist per se, but it is a list of sorts, but it does deal with Disney tunes. So why don't you explain how's this exercise going to work this time?
Well, it's more of a listing of music that you would have for those special moments in your life. So just to kind of give you an idea of the category, it's like, what song would you dance to at your wedding? You know, what song would you like for them to play at your funeral? What song would you like listening coming home from work on a Friday afternoon? Or what would be your WWE entrance music, your Disney WWE entrance music? All this has to be circa Disney.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Right. But be a defining thing for the person who's making a choice at the
Exactly.
same time.
And so, take your workout music. That's probably going to be more of a playlist thing. Whereas the song that you dance with your spouse at your wedding is going to be probably one song. I don't think you're going to have a whole playlist at your wedding, although I'm sure you'll get out.
Watch
on the
us as we
floor.
dance with 10 songs.
Yeah.
It's our wedding.
I love you, baby.
It's our wedding, dang it.
Yeah, I guess we could have done that. Songs you dance to your spouse with, your mom with, your dad with.
The money dance.
Yes, exactly. The money
Get along.
Oh, we could have programmed a whole wedding.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Oh.
That's right.
Well, we'll do that when Emmy's getting engaged.
There you go.
God.
Well, that's something to put on you, huh?
That's no time soon.
Take your time.
Hey, we operate slowly over here.
Yeah.
All right. So
Yeah, let's go jump right into it.
let's jump right in. So which category would you like to start with first? Since you are our guest, you get to pick which category we go with first.
Let's do the drive home from work.
Drive home
Drive
from work
I like
on
that one.
Friday. I do like that one too, yes.
Mhm. Yeah, it's nothing like driving home from work on a Friday and knowing you're free.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because it's fun to be free.
Yes.
So do you want to lead us off, Emmy? Since
Emmy, yeah.
you pick? Yeah, go
And
for it.
The way
what do
it'll
you think?
work is we'll start with you and we'll go around the table and obviously Rachel as well. And then we'll just
Come
bump
over to
it.
New Hampshire.
Yes. We'll go by the order on the screen right here. And then we'll cycle to the next one. Kevin will Eli would start and then Rachel and then me and so forth and so on.
Yeah, your
Okay.
order is different than mine, so I
Yes.
don't know. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh, wait, what?
Well, this is going to be confusing.
This will be great. All right, Emmy.
Okay, so I don't work. So my drive home is driving home from college. So what I like to listen to is There's a Great Big Beautiful Tomorrow and Hi Ho.
Yeah.
All right.
I
Big,
dig it.
beautiful tomorrow and hi ho.
There's a great
And then also On the Open Road from the Goofy movie.
On the
Yeah.
That's a good one.
I like
choice.
that. I
Yeah.
like that.
So you just said you don't work, so why hi ho? It's home from work we go.
School is work.
Okay.
School
That's
is
your
work.
job. Yeah, that's fair. to
School
say,
is
yes.
work.
That's so precious you think that.
You get paid for it, but it pays off down the line.
Oh, I like it. I
Those
like
are
it.
good choices. So wait, what was the first one again? It was
There's a Great
Great
Big
Big Beautiful Tomorrow.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep, Carousel Progress. I like it.
So if I catch you driving home from Lafayette, that's what you're going to be jamming to in the car.
Yes.
All right.
It's also because I don't know, sometimes the Friday classes are the worst ones. So the stress and pressure, I'm just feeling it. So I'm like, okay, well, tomorrow it's a better day.
That's right.
Sense.
I don't have to see those teachers tomorrow.
That's right. You don't have to take that exam anymore. You passed it. It's over.
Awesome.
All right. Okay. So let's go then to Eli.
So that is how we learn this. Okay. Well, I tell you what, my last Friday was really rough. I had that whole CrowdStrike IT thing stuff was going
You
down.
are IT man. You dealt with that.
Yeah,
That's right.
We're like, help us, IT man, help us. So for me, whenever I go on a job, I do have to post up some sort of superhero thing. That's for true. So that particular day, I would definitely say that's a Iron Man theme song, Driving with the Top Down. Usually that's the song that plays when he takes off and he's flying. That's usually the music that goes with that.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, so if my Friday is over, I literally just I'm out. I'm gone. Don't call me.
I like it.
Yes.
That's
Driving with the
also
Top
how
Down.
every romantic encounter with a woman goes. "Phew, I'm gone.
Oh yeah. I want to have your baby. I'm gone.
I'm gone.
I want my family to meet you. I'm gone. Yes. Same music plays.
Nice.
Yes.
I like it.
All right, Rachel, you're up.
Oh, it's me already.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I was thinking about this a lot, and there's I feel like there's a bunch of songs that I could pick. Like one that I feel, well, I'm not going to say it because I don't want to take it potentially from somebody else, but I feel like there's an obvious one that I definitely do listen to. But if no one else takes it, I'll circle back around. But
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I tend to really like the Parks music. Oddly enough, I feel like I'm more of a Disney Parks fan than a Disney property fan. You know what I mean? Like I like the Parks stuff the best because for me, that's all like linked to my vacation memories and all of that good stuff. So one of my favorite just like jam out in the car songs is the Magic Happens theme from the Magic Happens parade in Disneyland.
Nice.
That's a good one. That's a really good
That
one.
is happy.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a fun, happy one. I dig that one.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's super fun.
Well, kind of similar to what Rachel said, I have one as well, and I actually thought Emmy was going to pick it, so I'm going to wait until after it's over just in case somebody else does. But this one was a tough one for me because there's a few of them I could have gone with, but I had to go with something that actually really makes me just feel good and happy. And that was the "When Can I See You Again" song from Wreck-It Ralph.
Oh, that's a good song. I like that one.
I mean, if you listen to that and you don't feel good, there's something wrong with you. You should see a therapist, get some help. I don't know. But "When Can I See You Again" is a really good song. Just put you in a happy, positive mood and kick off the weekend right.
I like it.
It does.
That's a really excellent choice. That's a good song. That's a really, really good song. So I guess it's me.
Yes, it's you.
All right. So as you know, if you've been a long time listener to the show, I tend to go out the box or really bend the rules a little bit.
Yes.
But this is something that I actually really do. And I do that on a regular basis is listen to this particular thing on my commute home. I drive from uptown New Orleans all the way across the lake, which is about an hour drive, maybe a little more depending on traffic. And so it just so happens that this attraction fits perfectly. Almost. It's just a little shorter than normal, but maybe just like by a few minutes.
Okay.
And if you think about this, yeah, it makes sense. This was a long ass attraction. I'm talking about Ellen's Energy Adventure. And I'm talking about the entire soundtrack to that attraction. It's like I have like a folder, and Kirk knows this, or Captain Cajun, sorry. He knows this. I have like a folder of like Disney source audio. So the music that's in the background of that, it's just so epic. It's like, yes, we're energy. And then, of course, you had the comedy with Bill Nye and Energy Ellen, and stuff like that. And then you have, the Big Bang, the ding dang, and then it's like, boosh, and all this symphonic music just happens. And I'm just cruising down the causeway because I'm going straight. I ain't got nothing else to do.
Yeah.
So it's just perfect. So, yeah, I actually listen to that soundtrack often when I'm making my commute, both to and from. And when you listen to that thing going to work, at the end, like I told you, it's a little bit short. So what I do when I get to Uptown, because the roads are so bad, I have the source audio to Dinosaur. So it happens to fit perfectly because as I'm hitting the bumps and stuff, I was like, oh, can't stop now. Keep going. So I'm bumping all through Uptown. It's like, hey, we saved the dinosaur. How about that?
Saved it.
And now I got to go to work. That's perfect.
Wow.
So yeah, so that's what it is. The entire, the music and all, soundtrack, the words, the script, the dinosaur sounds from Ellen's Energy Adventure.
Is Claire Huxtable yelling at you the entire time while you're in the
Only
car?
when I go to work.
Only when you go to work.
Take the turn on Claiborne, Kevin.
Yes. Little misstatement. Oh, yeah, sorry. We're supposed to drop that class. Sorry.
Oh, man.
Nice. Okay.
Yes, your drive should be an adventure.
What a jam session that would be.
Yeah, I'm not necessarily jamming, but I'm just like, yeah, I can picture everything. I remember these scenes and Ellen's fighting that thing that comes out of the water or whatever.
Okay.
The big saber-toothed little snaky thing.
Yes.
And the crappy looking animatronic. Stab it.
Yeah, they had that on her show at one point.
Yeah, they did. They
It
did.
looked terrible.
Oh, my goodness.
But yes, honest to God, I do listen to that often.
All right, so then let's go to the next person up. That would be Eli. Eli, which category do you want to go with next?
Oh, okay.
Let me guess. Wedding song.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I had a nice good joke for that, but I could explore that if you want. But of course, I was going to go for the WWE interest.
There you go.
Okay.
Music.
Yeah.
All right.
I gotta say that was one of the toughest choices for me.
Yeah, that was tough.
Yes, because one, I love wrestling, but two, I mean, my favorite wrestler. I'm like, I don't even know if there's a song that kind of gets close to that. So I was like, I gotta stay away from that for a bit. But it's like, well, what kind of wrestler would I be? What would I come out to? And I thought about it. I was like, you know what? I think it'd be pretty wild to come out to Killmonger's theme music.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's flirty, it's a little weird. I do admit you, but when it gets to like the main part of it, you can do a lot
Kicking.
you can do a lot, smokes and coming out just like shit. But
High on tea.
I high on the tea, yes, because I'm actually drawn to that theme song too, and I've usually have incorporated that with close like fight scene, something getting ready to build up. So
I thought you would have picked some kind of Tron, not Tron. Tron tune, like from that group, because I know you like that group too.
I do.
Oh, Daft
I do.
Punk.
Daft Punk,
Yes.
thank you. Yeah,
And,
I was trying to remember the name.
I actually do have them in another category, but
Good.
there was some other honorable mentions, but actually, like, the Iron Man was another, but I was like, yeah, but I would actually drive to work in that. So yeah.
Killmongers, all right.
Yeah.
Right on, man.
I didn't even think about doing Marvel stuff, but that like Avengers theme is awesome.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, that's definitely.
I considered that one as well, the Avengers theme. The Killmonger theme, I'm not overly familiar with. I have to listen to that one again.
That's fair. That's
Yeah,
fair.
I remember Black Panther theme, but not Killmonger.
Yeah.
All right, Rachel, what you got? WWE superstar Rachel.
Superstar.
Yes. So I actually have never watched the WWE before, which I'm sure probably doesn't surprise you that much. But I more closely associate this kind of thing with a walk-up song for baseball or softball.
Yeah.
And
Same.
my daughter's softball walk-up song this year was Stand Out from the Goofy movie.
Okay.
And
Nice.
I loved that walk-up song. I thought it was so good. I loved it every time it played. So that would be my vote, is Stand Out from the Goofy movie.
Very nice.
It's okay.
Goofy movie getting some love, man.
I see that.
Great music for the Goofy movie.
I'll tell
Really
you
good.
what.
This is true, yeah.
No wonder they're making a sequel. Or three. Is it up to three now?
Three-
Or-
Yeah,
I
three
believe so,
songs.
yeah.
Yeah.
I hope so.
A trio of movies. I love it.
All right. Well, I guess that's it's me on the okay. Man, this was tough. All right, this is really, really, really tough for me. And I try not to do the whole honorable mention thing yet. I was going to wait towards the end, but for the longest time, I had this penciled in as my answer, and that was going to be, "Can you picture that?" from the Muppet movie
Oh, nice.
with Dr. Teeth and everybody. It's like, I love that song, and I had that penciled in as a winner. All of a sudden, it clicked in my head, and I was like, "Oh wait, this is a little bit better because." If I came out to "Can you picture that?" I don't know. Like, would it be dressed as a beatnik or something? Like, I don't know exactly what my gimmick would be as a WWE superstar. So I went with Soren, the theme to the original Soren.
yeah.
I thought
I
that.
like that.
Good work, pal.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice work, pal.
Nice
Thank you.
work,
Nice
pal.
work, pal.
Yeah.
After every victory, yes. So yeah, I thought that one worked well. It was a really good entrance song. It has that nice little dun dun, like that. As soon as you walk out, that just announces your presence with authority.
That's a good
I
baby
like it.
face tune. That's
Yeah.
a good baby face tune. Meaning like that's a hero tune almost if it was
Yeah.
wrestling.
Or just could be a very egotistical baby face.
That's true.
Yeah.
I dig it.
All right, Em. You no, Cav is up.
Is it me? Okay. All right. So yeah, it's been a while since I've watched WWE, but I've hung around with these guys enough to know it's kind of what I'm looking for. So picture, if you will, you see a scene of a ring, and there's two wrestlers arguing, going back and forth. Blah, 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 blah. All of a sudden, the lights go out, and then you hear. So there I go. I'm just standing there with backlit. I'm just like,
Are you being held up high?
yeah, that too. I
He's in the
Yeah.
rafters. He's on the cable, slide down like they do Sting.
Yep, and then I do a slow walk as they're doing that. That kind of stuff.
So that would your gimmick would be the Lion King.
Yes, yeah.
You would be the
I'd be
Lion
very, very, very
Okay.
like to my roots of like Filipino-ness and jungle and
Yes.
just have at it.
He walks up with a metal chair ready to hit somebody.
Oh,
That's what I hold the metal chair. I hold the metal chair up. That's right.
Oh,
That's
man.
very good, Em. That's exactly what you should
Oh, and
do.
the two guys in the ring are like, No.
And they all fall and genuflect.
That's right.
As you walk down the aisle.
No, the entire audience does that.
Oh, yeah.
Just like the movie.
They light up. Yo.
They hear the music, they know exactly what to do, and they just like,
My God,
somebody
it's
with
the
like a
Kevin line.
vuvuzela starts trumpeting. Yeah, it's great. There
Oh,
you
they
go.
can make the entranceway like Pride Rock, you know?
Yeah. Right? All the spotlight just slowly follows him as he goes
That's right.
across.
Yeah. And my little manager's like Zazu, kind of around. Yeah.
I'm loving this.
I like that.
You gave that some thought.
I
Yes.
did.
Oh,
I was
my
hoping nobody else would have taken it, but I'm glad.
No, yes.
No, I wouldn't even thought of that.
All right, Em, you up?
Okay, I also don't watch much WWE, but what I do watch is UFC.
Okay.
And
Ooh.
That'll work.
I love me some Conor McGregor, and I love his intro song because it starts off like really slow, and it gets everybody pumped, and then it like speeds up. So I was like, okay, well, I don't think I'd be a bad guy on WWE. I think it'd be more a good guy. But who knows? I mean, Eli says before that I pack a mighty punch, and he gave me a nickname that I can't remember in Disney World, but
Oh, shucks. Go ahead.
But anyways, I think something that's a very me song would be the intro song to Lilo and Stitch, the Hem Melee No Lilo. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but you know the song where Pudge the fish comes swimming through and he has the peanut butter sandwich in his mouth.
Uh-huh.
And
Oh.
do we not know what that is?
I remember the scene. I'm trying to picture the music in my head.
I know you can punch very well and very accurately. I remember. I'm trying to think of the nickname I gave you. I just remember saying you'd be the best bodyguard ever.
Rachel, do you know that song?
I don't.
Y'all will know it when you hear it.
What's it called again?
Hey Melee No Lilo. Here.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I remember this now. Yeah, this part. Yeah, she could be going to charge in the stage with this.
Here she comes. Rapid fist in me.
I made stuff. But yeah, we totally remember that song once you played it. Did everybody agree on that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
I totally
Yes.
remember it now. Yeah, that's a good one.
So now you're going to be like a tribal chiefess. Is that how this works?
I don't know.
Wait, what are you going to be wearing? Come on, you're going to have to like have like a grass skirt or something,
They have
right?
an entourage.
Here, I can dress up like Leela when she's in like her hula gear. She has like the red I don't know, bandino, I don't know, and then the green grass skirt.
Okay.
And then I could come out with my fists.
There you go.
You're not going to be hulaing the whole way down? Nothing?
I mean, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm just gonna hula her fist in the opponent's face.
Here comes a coconut.
Yeah. All right. Well,
pretty good,
That's
man.
got
I
some.
dig it.
That's got some good theatrics to that. I'm with you on that. I'm with you.
All right. Well, then I think that takes us to Rachel. You get to pick the topic now.
Ooh, I get to pick. I'm gonna pick the wedding song.
The what
Let's do
song?
it. The wedding song.
Oh, the wedding,
wedding
song.
Wedding song. All right.
Mine, I feel like, is a little bit boring or maybe a little obvious, but I like it anyway. I'm sticking with it. I love the Parks music, and so one of my very favorite Parks songs is the soundtrack to Happily Ever After Fireworks Show, and that's what I'm picking for mine.
Oh,
maybe
nice.
Nice.
maybe not the whole thing. Maybe just the like studio cut of Happily Ever After. Because the whole show is a little long for a wedding song. But yeah, the studio cut with Jordan Fisher and the woman that he sings with.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm kind of surprised. I thought she was going to go like a whole new world the way she set it up. Like, it's going to
Yeah. Well, I like the Park songs. I'm telling you.
Park songs are good.
Rock songs are good.
Yeah.
Well, as long as you didn't tell Josh Beauty and the Beast. That's what I want.
I did not.
Oh, good. All right. Who's next? Oh, me. I'm
You're
next.
next. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. So I figured mine out last night because I kind of thought it was going to be something like and again, I know we're talking here. We're going to save our little honorary mentions till later, but I was kind of asking my wife, what do you think? What would we be dancing to at our wedding? And she was like, just keep swimming from the Finding Nemo. And I'm like, just keep swimming. It's not a song from the movie. That's just Ellen DeGeneres saying, just keep swimming, just keep. And I know, yes, they did do it on the musical show, the what do you call it? Finding Nemo the musical. They did do it as a song there.
Yeah.
But Anna did not like that. So I know that's not what she was thinking of. She actually wanted us to dance to Dory just saying, just keep swimming over and over again. So off of that, I came up with the song Un Poco Loco. That is Un Poco Loco! Because as I tried to explain this to her and she just wasn't getting it, I just said, you know what? That's it. I'm dancing to You Make Me Un Poco Loco. Un Poco Loco. Oh, mucho loco. It's better than You're Welcome.
Yeah. Oh my, I like that.
Oh, that's good. I dig it. I dig
Killing
it.
me.
Did you take that well?
Nah, she laughed.
Oh, okay, good.
Then didn't speak to me in the entire ride home.
Oh, well, there you go. There you
Poco
go.
loco, poco loco.
Yeah.
All right, Kev, what would you
Me.
dance to with Val?
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, I went a little metaphorical with this one, and I went with Cars from the movie Cars, the first one, and the song called "Our Town." And if you remember, this
Yeah.
song was sung in the scene when they were reflecting back with the heydays of that town, that Radiator Springs, and then they're
Yes.
singing it. But I say it's metaphorical because it's like, long story short, I have the lyrics up. I'll read a little bit of it, but give you the short version. But it says, "Long ago, but not so very long ago, the world was different. Oh, yes, it was. You settled down, you built a town and made it live, and you watched it grow, and it was your town." And then it goes through the lyrics and says, even though things change, time changes, and everything else, there's nothing that you can do. Maybe everything's not as good as it used to be when we first started, but we still keep on going, because this is our town. It's like our marriage, It's like we're with the ups and the downs and whatnot. We're still married. We're still going through this life together and whatnot. So, yeah, regardless of what happens, it's our town. It's our marriage. Yeah.
And technically, you do live in your own town. I
You
mean,
do.
there's nobody that lives anywhere near Kevin.
That is true.
This is true.
Oh, no.
Kevin lives out in the boonies.
Yeah, his town is marked by a
Gotcha.
big, huge bear watching over
I
this
do.
area.
Not the French quarter bear. I like a bear.
The bear.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Those
yes.
are different. Yeah, you
Total
gotta
bear.
specify down here.
Literally
He has
a
a
country bear. is
Huge
watching.
statue of a black bear in front of
Yes.
his house, Rachel.
Yes,
Well, it's not huge.
it's huge.
It's a little Louisiana black bear, but it will scare you.
Yeah, I was going to say,
Yeah.
He's a little over 6 feet, bro.
I had to look twice.
Is it like a wood carving? Like in New Hampshire, we got a lot of like big life-size bears that are like carved out of a tree trunk. Is
No,
it,
the previous owner, two owners ago, put in this big, huge cement bear that was painted like a Louisiana black bear
Whoa.
with a huge ass cement base.
Okay.
So it took a special crane to lower it in and place it in there.
And so like no one's messing with that.
Nobody's paying to move that.
Is it named Mordu?
No, but it should. It really should. It should be more to do.
Bodu.
I call it brother. But yeah, that's the song I'm picking
Our
with. Our
Town. I
Town.
like
Yeah.
that.
Nice
That's
little
very
soft
nice.
little balladish.
Very
tune.
nice.
Got a
Yeah.
lot of meaning. It's cute.
Never saw that one coming.
Neither did I. And I was like, oh yeah, I like that song.
All right, Em, your wedding song, which is far, far away.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go with this one because she's my favorite princess, and that might be an underrated statement, but people could judge me all they want for this, but she's my favorite princess, and it's my wedding day. I'm the princess,
Yes.
so I will be dancing to "Once Upon a Dream" from Sleeping Beauty.
Oh,
Nice.
Now that's an
like
iconic
that.
song. Yes.
That is iconic. I like that.
That's very
I
classic.
That's
dig it,
very
yeah.
appropriate too.
hmm
I'm going to remind you of this on your wedding day. So
Okay.
that song better be playing.
Yes, that's good judgment. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
we have it on tape now, so we remember.
Yes.
We can
have
pull
to
this
do
out
it.
as
Yes. And you might find thankful in there. It's like, I can't remember. There's a tune I liked. It's like, oh yeah, run the tape back.
Gotcha.
Yes.
It's
Thank
on
you. Thank
YouTube,
you,
right?
past Emmy.
As long as the first time y'all meet, you're not waking up to some dude kissing you. This is fine.
Yeah.
Hey, she didn't meet him first time kissing. It was in the forest.
Oh, you're right.
Focus.
I'm sorry.
It was in my backyard.
Told you. Don't make me pull out my music on you, fight you.
I'm thinking of Snow White with that one, right? Because that was the first time he met her.
No, he met her at the well.
Damn, a dude again with it. No, I'm talking
Yeah.
about Snow White though. So he went
Yes,
Yeah.
Snow White
both
met
of
him
those
at-
princess and princess. Wow.
It's all that.
I mean,
I need
for
to go
like a
refresh.
hot second, but yeah.
The only one that really met her prince the day she fell in love with him, and they, I don't know, maybe they kissed, was Cinderella. And then that was it. And then they found her foot. And then they're like, all right, you're married.
You
Her
married.
foot. They found her foot.
Well, they had to find the 4.5 foot size.
Yeah. Grissom was not
I
there.
thought you mean like they found her foot, but I thought you meant like there was a decapitated,
foot.
like a dismembered foot.
Yeah.
And they
No.
just-
That's the Grimm brothers version.
Yeah.
Yeah. She cut off and said, remember me.
Remember me? Oh, I thought the prince was trying to keep her and chained her, and then she sawed it off. And okay, never mind. It's a whole different story.
All
That's
right.
the Halloween version.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I'm almost scared to see where this is going to go.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
more welcome to skip me. Yeah.
What Marvel theme are you dancing to your wedding?
I have been married and I have like gotten past that. So that was a tough one for me. Actually, I made it one of the last ones that I went and thought about because there would be a after joke towards that. But I thought to myself, well, what if I were to start over again? What if I were to believe in love one more time to do it again? I would.
Rachel laughed.
That was a very share.
Yes, it's understood. I'm just setting this up, but I would pick. Believe it or not, I would pick Frozen's "Love Is an Open Door."
Oh, look at you!
Yes, if
I
I
love
were
that.
to do that.
But it's funny that you picked that because that's a song about two people who think they're in love, but one of them's actually just fooling the other one.
That's marriage.
That's
life.
That's life.
That's life. Now, I did think about my original marriage and how that ended up, but I guess that goes for an honorary mention, right? I won't say, right? Yet, so we get to that.
That'd be awesome.
get there.
Tease.
I'll wait then. Yeah,
I'm curious.
But I would play that. I would play that song.
I thought you were going to go with "He's a Tramp." You know what? That does bring to mind something, though.
What's that?
Not Emmy, but the rest of us have all been married. What song did we dance to at our individual weddings?
Oh, damn.
I had Shania Twain.
Oh, yeah. Looks like we made it.
Oh no!
Yeah. We came. It was some years.
They didn't make it.
They did not.
We did not make it.
Yeah,
Yes.
so you don't count your chickens before they hatch.
But, hey,
Yeah.
it wasn't a Disney song, though. I think it might have
No.
went different if it had that back.
Rachel, what was your song?
The Way You Look Tonight by Frank Sinatra.
Oh,
wow. That's classic, man. That's awesome.
I like that. That's cute.
I danced to, what was it? What's the name of the song? Shoot, I know the artist. I'm trying to remember the exact.
I know we were all there.
It's All Your Fault. It was Alanis Morissette. You've already won me head over feet. I had to
That's right.
I had to sing the
That's
whole
a
song
good
to myself.
one.
Yes.
She's like touring too right now. Anyway.
Oh, is she? Oh,
Yeah, she's
well,
touring.
we've seen her in concert at least 3 times. We love Alanis.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was what we danced to. Kev, what'd you dance to at your wedding? As he texts Val.
I was just about to say that. I was like, shit. I
Don't
remember
text
that.
her that.
Baby, help me out here.
Hell, what we did when we was married,
All right, man.
that's going to get you in further trouble.
I ain't scared.
You should be.
Look, it was either like this will be. Remember that song?
That's fun. I like
It
that
was
one.
either that or the nearness of you. I can't remember which one. The Nora Jones.
The what of you? The shape of
the
you?
nearness of you. Not
the
Nora
nearness
Jones.
of-
the nearness of you. Yeah.
Oh, the
Is it-
nearness.
no, I'm sure there wasn't Ed Sheeran. yet.
Right.
yeah, it wasn't Ed Sheeran then. Yeah.
I'm in love with the shape.
But I don't remember which one it was. So
Okay.
I was texting her full disclosure just to see. Danny got on tape that I don't remember.
I had to think when he asked. I was like, "Oh shoot, do I remember?" And I was like, "Wait, I do remember." Took me a minute though.
I remembered mine, but I actually had to sing the whole song to myself before I could remember what the title was. Like I know how the song goes, but the title is kind of, it could have been a mix of them. And then finally it's like, oh, it's head over feet.
Nice.
All right. Well, Kevin is a terrible husband. We all established that.
Yeah, which one did we pick?
We'll get back to
I'm
Kevin when
stereotypical.
Val
Yeah,
gets back to
we'll
him.
come back. Yeah.
Yes. All right. So who's up next? Oh, it's me. Okay. Well, okay. I guess this will be appropriate enough for me. I'm going to have to go with the funeral song. All right, so I want to be wheeled out to the funeral dirge from the Haunted Mansion originally, but like do. And as soon as they pull me up like that, because I just think that would be funny. But overall, when it's all said and done with, and when the mood gets sad, hopefully, Rainbow Connection is what I got to go to.
That's appropriate.
Yeah, I would think that one is a good encompassment of me and how I've always been. So Rainbow Connection.
Okay.
So
I totally thought you was thinking Haunted Man. I really just thought.
I thought about it, but I was like, this chamber has no windows. And that might freak some old people out.
But really, old people.
It's a trap.
It's always my way.
Always my
Danny, what
way.
you doing up there?
Knocking over
shit.
my casket to get out. I mean,
Oh no, that's fair.
Let me out.
But everybody be like, that wasn't Danny Lawler's funeral. Now he sure did love some ghosts to scare me.
Yeah, that would be funny. Let me out. They could
Let
be
me
playing that
out.
from inside my casket. I like that.
Oh my god.
All right.
funny.
So Kevin, your funeral song,
My funeral song.
which you'll be hearing when you get home and Val gets you.
All right, so the song "Remember Me" from Coco. Yes, it's cliche because it says "Remember Me," right?
Yes.
But
Yeah.
I mean,
Pretty.
I remember when I first heard that tune, I was like, "It's such a freaking beautiful tune."
It is.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know, it's just
It is.
gorgeous, and it's just like that's perfect. And it's got the little daughter and stuff, and that's what I'm gonna be leaving when if I die, and da 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 da. So many tears. Yeah, so I had to go with that one because that's just like that'd be cool.
Yes.
I like that.
So you do the slow version from movie, then you do the Los Lobos version right after.
Party!
I gotta tell you something. I mean, I'm hoping that you didn't steal Emmys on that one because last night that was the first thing Emmy said right off the bat was "Remember Me," and I was like, "Wow, that's brilliant." I didn't even think about that. I thought that was really nicely. So yeah, very well. He didn't take yours, did he?
No.
Okay, good.
You almost took mine. But
Oh,
yeah,
really?
it's a good choice. It's
Yeah,
a
very good choice.
It's very poignant for
I
the
love it.
moment.
Yeah.
No,
Very
we're going to
nice.
go through some honorable mentions. I'm sure
Yeah.
we'll get to some other good ones. But I mean, yeah, it's tough. I mean, come on. One song and sum up your entire life. I mean,
Yeah.
it's tough.
Yeah, that one just caught me because like the daughter, and I got like 3 daughters. That's all I got is daughters, and so that's when I'll be leaving. Yeah, there you go.
Em, you up?
Okay, so I don't want my funeral to be sad and sappy. I hope I'm in a better place. I don't think I'm going down there. Let's hope not.
Let's hope not. Let's hope not.
Well, you have held off on drinking until you're 21, so
Yeah.
you're on a good path.
Sure.
Sure. Well, yeah, that worked.
So I just want people to remember me for my uniqueness and goofiness.
And your screech.
Yes, and my screeches.
She's a screecher.
So I would like You Ain't Never Had a Friend Like Me to be played at my funeral.
Very nice.
All right.
That's
Wow.
nice.
I dig it.
like
Yeah.
Good
Yes.
one.
Oh,
I dig that.
yeah. It's happy, but then it's like, oh yeah.
It's
Then
Robin Williams. I mean,
Yeah.
come on.
people are coming with the stories, and they'll probably use that as a good tie-in to their. Yeah.
Well, we have it on record, so we'll make sure that gets played.
Yeah.
Years down the road when
Ooh.
this podcast.
Down the line.
Well, hopefully we'll all be dead by then. There will be.
But our podcast will outlive all of us. There you
Yeah,
go.
that's what we
You can
want.
still find stuff on the internet.
Emmy will be hosting by that point.
Yes.
Yeah.
The next generation.
It'll be
That's right.
Emmy and Lel.
And then Rachel's kids will be the travel agents.
Yes.
Yes.
She'll bequeath that business to them.
I'm trying to imagine my youngest being a travel agent. He'd be like, I can tell you where the Mickey bars are.
That's important. Yes.
Okay. Well, this one again was who wants to imagine what to be played at their own death?
Yeah.
That's rough. I do want mine kind of sad. I want mine kind of ominous a little bit, a little creepy. I was gonna go with Remember Me because I think that is a very good choice. It's very
That's an awesome choice.
yeah, it's very nice and it's poignant, but I was like, I want to dig a little deeper. And I know that I don't know what the tune is called, but they play it in Star Wars when they have like the Jedi fights or before like right before when Luke Skywalker's about to go do something, they play that music with the horns and stuff, and then there's like some parts in the beginning like whoa. I would like that whole Jedi.
It's like a
Like-
Benedictine monk.
Yeah, I would like that. I like that joke, like nice and nice
Like
and
I'm
creepy.
listening. Yeah.
Yes, I would like that, like because it's like,
Wow.
oh, he could come from beyond the grave or something.
I
Oh,
don't know the song.
Yes.
I'm just,
John
No, I don't
Yeah.
either.
I'll be
I'm
honest.
thinking of Luke fighting the Darth Vader with the Emperor in the background.
Yeah,
I'll
that's-
have that.
yeah. I
That's
think-
that's like that's like
That's
that
part
one
of
part. Yeah, that's like that one part. They're like usually
Oh.
at the end of those Star Wars movies, like you have Luke look out, and then they'll play that. It's like right before it hits like the main like exit theme, whatever that tune is. Right before that, they always play it with Luke, but I
I'm gonna
like
have to
that.
listen to that now.
It's like a Jedi medley. That's what I would call it.
Well, John Williams. I love John Williams.
Yeah, John Williams is
good.
great.
Yes.
You don't want the song that was playing during Iron Man's funeral? I thought you were going to go with that.
I thought about some of that, but like it's hard, like right? But yeah, to be fair, I should probably listen back
There's
to
a
that.
lot of Avengers that died.
It is a lot of death in there. It was odd, but it's just a Luke Skywalker there. I just went.
Okay,
That's cool.
I went
Yeah.
Dirge. I went Dirge.
You went
man.
Dirge.
All
Dirge
right.
is good.
Yeah.
Dirge Vader over
Way to
here.
land,
Vader.
Dirge
Yes.
Vader.
Yes, I walked by creepy.
All right, Rachel, what you got?
Yeah, I went with Go the Distance from Hercules.
Hey, wow.
I don't know. I like struggled with this one a little bit, but I picked it for two reasons. One, because Go the Distance is like one of my very favorite Disney songs in general. And so I was like, well, I got to put it somewhere. Where am I going to put it? But the other reason why is I just feel like it's sort of a life mantra for me a little bit. Like I'm going to like keep working, keep pushing myself. And I don't know. I just really like identify with those lyrics. Every time I hear it, it makes me cry, especially when they have like the gospel choir version in the fireworks shows and stuff. And then,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, part of the reason why Harmonious is one of my very favorite shows ever is because they did that blend of Go the Distance with the Moana theme. And it was so awesome. So anyway, one of my favorites. And so if nothing else, I just want people to listen to one of my favorite songs when I'm, gone.
Love it.
Makes sense.
Hercules is a very underrated movie, and that is a really, really good song. So not the Michael Bolton version, just to be sure.
Well, I mean, I don't mind that version.
Oh, okay. You're
I
fine.
don't mind that version.
My sister loves Michael Bolton. She would like that.
The Michael Bolton one is the one that would like play on the radio in the 90s,
Yes.
right? Like,
Yes.
remember
Right.
when they would always have like the radio release
Yes.
version of
Brilliant.
it?
Yeah.
That
I
one's-
hated
that
it.
one's my
loved
least
it.
favorite version, but I like all the versions of that song, but that one is probably my least favorite. I do miss that Disney doesn't do that as much anymore. I liked the studio, like the pop versions of the movie songs that they used to put on the radio. I'm kind of sad they don't do that as much anymore. They did it with Frozen too. They had Panic at the Disco do a couple of their songs from Frozen 2.
Oh.
But
Yeah, I used to hate that when I was a kid because I'd watch the movie and I'm like, that's not Hercules singing.
I know.
That's not, Beauty and the Beast. So I would
Peebo
hate
Bryson.
it. But yeah,
People press.
That's what it is.
as I grew up now, you appreciate it because
Yeah.
now like you
It's like
learn to love
nostalgic.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You learn to love covers and be like, oh yeah, I want to hear Chris Cornell singing that person's song as opposed to, it's cool now. So, but yeah, I'm with that. It's a tough exercise, a funeral song, because I mean, like, even with me, when I did Rainbow Connection, it's like you want to pick something kind of sad, but kind of hopeful. You know, like when I went to Mr. Vincent's funeral and they played I Did It My Way, I'm like, well, how appropriate is that?
Yeah.
It's sad, but it's hopeful. And so, yeah, you kind of want to blend both things into it's like, yeah, we don't want to grieve for this person like this person's just gone forever, but no, we'll see him again. And, there's a bigger thing beyond this. And yeah, so that brings us back to where we started. All right, what do you want to go with next?
Workout songs.
Workout
song.
Now, this is
Workout
something
song.
my niece does a lot, so I'm betting you there's a good one here.
Okay, so I chose this one mostly because it's upbeat. You feel the music and you would pump weights to the beat of the music, I think. And then also when I was a young child, I would make my mother very, very mad whenever this song would come on.
It's never been that hard to make your mom that mad.
No,
to be
but
honest.
I want to hear this song.
this one made her very, very mad. And it's because I would jump on my bed whenever this song would play. And it was Son of Man in Tarzan.
Oh, yeah. Look at you. Yeah. Great song.
That's the best. I love that.
That's a good one.
Really cool.
I like that one. Yeah. Yeah. Good choice.
Yes.
Son
You
of
go
Man.
back. You listen to that tonight. Drive her crazy again.
Wow, good and
That's
loud.
a great song. That's a great song.
Man,
I'm
it
going
is.
to break my box spring.
Well, do you have any honorable mentions? Because this is one where I think we can allow a little bit of a play. Because workout music is not a one song kind of deal.
I have a couple of honorable mentions.
Let's go with three. Let's just go with just three.
We're
Pick
going
three songs.
So we may overlap. Okay.
Three apiece. So if there's a little overlapping, it's cool.
okay.
Okay. I have Zero to Hero because, Hercules.
Hercules.
That's a good
cool.
one.
Yeah. I like the love Hercules is getting.
That's good.
And then I also have this one because, obviously, why wouldn't you make a man out of you?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, Mulan. Yes, that's
Yes,
a really good
indeed.
song.
Okay.
And then the other one was one that Rachel had just mentioned, which was Go the Distance. I don't know. It's hopeful, you know?
It is.
Yeah.
I can find. Yeah, no, I like that.
Okay.
It really, it's a song it still is, the message is as important today as it was then.
I'm going to make it to my goal of being fit.
Like, make a man out of you. I don't know if you could get away with that kind of song today. I think that.
I mean,
Go to
you
Distance.
have little girls singing that Taylor Swift song where she's like,
Man.
yeah, the man. How does it go? I don't know.
Is that from The Killers?
Goodness, I might
Is
forget.
it It goes like, I'm so sick of running as fast as I can.
Yeah.
Wonder if I'd be quicker if I was a man. So
Yeah.
Nicely done. All right, that brings us to you, Eli. What are you working up to? I know you work out.
All the time when I can, as soon as I can. But if I were to do it to the extent the way I had to look like a WWE wrestler to fit in with my theme music, I would definitely start with Daft Punk. There was a lot of Daft Punk choices I had as honorable mentions, but I was like, oh shoot, I got a whole Daft Punk theme I could do.
About to say you could, yeah.
So I was like, let me stay away from that. But the one specifically from Tron Legacy, Into the Line, that's probably what I would start with.
Okay.
For that. And so then the other one was definitely going to be the Guardians of the Galaxy theme song to go with that.
Mm-hmm.
And then again, I could do Iron Man, Fly with the Top Down again, Driving with the Top Down again, actually, on that. Because that song just pumps me up just naturally. If I'm just going into something, it's like, but yeah, I would definitely start with the Daft Punk. That would be my main choice.
No, but those instrumental themes are pretty long. They're long.
Yes, and they have like a Daft Punk in the sense has like a good beat. Was like, if you're into it, you're into it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I could focus on that as I get my guns back up to fight in shape.
Your guns.
Yeah.
Eli, I always give you 2 tickets to the gun show.
That's it. Pow pow.
All right,
Beautiful
Rachel.
one.
I know. I was just pulling up my my like actual workout playlist. I was like, oh, what do I have on here for Disney songs? I have some like deep cuts, I feel like. So the one that I came up with that I would be like my one song when I was thinking we were just doing one. I love that song Surface Pressure from Encanto.
Wow, that's very good.
With the older sister
Lucinda?
Lucia?
No, Luisa.
Luisa,
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I love that song.
That's a great
it's
song.
It's like a good pace for, I'm not a fast runner, so so it's like a good jogging pace. Anyway, so I like that one a lot. But then, so some of the other ones I have on here, I have Touch the Sky from Brave.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Chase the Wind and Touch the Sky is the chorus.
Brave. I think I've seen Brave like once.
I love that movie.
I know you love that movie.
It's
You were
the
like
opening
Mini Merida.
sequence.
Uh-huh.
She's like riding the horse and running and doing all this
And she
crazy
drank from the
stuff.
fiery falls.
Yeah.
There you go.
I remember the movie, so not the music so much.
It was in Harmonious too, just in case anyone's wondering.
Harmonious?
I love her. It was in Harmonious.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
A lot of my favorite songs were in that show. Why did they get rid of it? So upsetting. Anyway.
Yeah.
So the other one that I really like is the end credit scene song from Tangled. It's a song called Something That I Want, and it's by Grace Potter. I've heard it just like on the radio too, but it's the end credits of Tangled.
Okay.
I'll have to listen to that.
Yeah,
I remember
that's
that one.
another
Yeah,
one.
We all
that's a
have
good
some
one.
different ones that are very
Now I've seen
particular.
Tangled a million times. I don't know if I've ever.
You see,
Stuck
I
through
know
the
these
credits.
songs, but I'm not going to sing them for you. I'm sorry.
Well, I did a couple of beats. He did a few beats.
We're not
there,
paying you enough to do this.
You ain't got one beat. Come on, you got one beat.
I know I don't have like, I mean, I could play them on my phone, but I don't think that's going to help the.
Oh,
I don't
no.
know, the listening.
No.
But yeah. Anyway, so those are my 3 probably.
No, that's
the
That works.
Yeah.
Surface Pressure, and then those other 2, Touch the Sky from Brave, and then Something That I Want, which is the end credit song from Tangled.
I like that.
I dig it.
Yeah, so I'm going to kind of take a page out of Rachel's book here in my workout music selection, as voluminous as it is.
Yes.
Now, I'm a big Rocky IV fan. And the music that I would regularly work out to if I'm working at anything would be the training montage scene in Rocky IV and stuff like that. Instrumental music pushes me a lot harder, I think, than actual music.
Yeah.
Yes, I understand that.
So Illuminations, Reflections of Earth
Yes.
would be my soundtrack to working out. I think that I would also put in there Phantasmic
okay.
Nice.
and the main theme from Pirates of the Caribbean, He's a Pirate. I think all 3 of those would be in there because I'm more of a, just that upbeat
so
kind of
good.
pumping.
That is good stuff.
That just keeps you going. I mean, that part that we go on part in Illuminations, Reflections of Earth.
Yes.
I
that's
mean,
good.
how can you not? The only challenge is not crying when you're running.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's so beautiful.
It's a big crap. It's a crap.
And why did they get to Rachel's point about Harmonious? So beautiful. Why they get rid of it? I don't know.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bench pressed 200 pounds today. Feel my muscles right now. There's no words to that, but you could. Put words to that.
Absolutely. You can make up your own words.
Absolutely.
All right, Kev.
All right. So I added a couple because there were two that already been spoken for. And so that's I'll Make a Man of You is what I have. Down is what my main one was because who doesn't want Donny Osmond singing at you? To make you be able to be strong enough to be singing.
Me?
Feet in the hands. Okay, yeah, fair. I'll take it. And then Go to Distance, of course, Hercules. That's a killer song.
Beautiful.
So my actual list for this exercise will be I will start with Fired Up from the TV's Zombies, the Disney thing. And the only reason why I know that song is because my daughters watch that thing all the freaking time. And so it's a nice little pump. You know, we're fired up. We're fired up. They're talking about trying out for cheerleading, and I'm just working out.
Oh, wow.
I thought they
it's all
were.
about we're auditioning to be a cheerleader on this high school team.
So in your mind, you're working out to go to you want to be a part of the cheerleading.
Yeah, I want to lift the girl or
Fired
guy or
it up.
whatever. I don't know.
Fired it
Can't
up.
do that. Yeah,
Yeah.
Fired up. Yeah.
The only zombie song I know was the song Lily we used to listen to Someday.
Someday.
Yeah.
Yeah, the duet.
That was catchy. That was a
It's a
catchy
cute
song, but I
song.
haven't seen it, so I don't know this one. But that Someday song was awesome. So that might be good.
We've done them all. Those Descendants jams are good too.
Those are good. Yeah. Yeah.
Those ones are good.
The next one I have is going to be Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I love Indiana Jones, and it's like, adventure, just like this makes me want to walk.
I get that.
That's something I thought about too. Yeah.
I love Raiders. I love that theme. And then the theme of the gummy bears. How they know?
Dude, you and them gummy bears. Yeah.
Here and there and everywhere.
Oh wait, that's DuckTales. I'm sorry, I was saying the wrong one.
Gummy bears.
Gummy bears.
Working out here and everywhere.
Going here and there and everywhere.
There's the gummy bears.
That's right.
Others that are beyond compare.
That's
They're the gummy bears.
And I'll hold it. Yes.
Rachel owned that.
Yes,
Look
she
at that.
does. Yes.
Damn, that's pretty good, Rachel.
Yeah.
I'll go on record as I wish they would have developed a quick roller coaster at Disney World.
You've
based on the gummy bears. I've been saying that.
You've been on
the
record
show.
many once a year, like Christmas.
I am campaigning.
once a year.
Right? Yeah.
You gotta keep the
Christmas.
trademark active. You gotta
Yes,
say it
absolutely,
every so
yes.
Like
often.
Yes.
Christmas.
That is
True.
awesome. Very well
Yeah,
done.
yeah. So I guess those are my three. I'll have another one, but that'll be for honorable mention.
Yeah, honorable
Yes.
mentions. Yes, I have a couple on that as well. All right, Kevin, you take us home on the next category.
All right. So I guess the next one I have to choose from is from one of the two holiday ones, right?
Yes, the Christmas or the Halloween.
So let's go with the Halloween Disney songs. Man.
All right.
Let's do it. Let's do that category. And I had some that I was going to mention, but there's a good chance that some people are going to pick it. So I'm going to pick one that's a little out of there.
Well, you're going first, so you can knock it off right now.
I
You
can.
take that main song.
Well, I'll go with this one just because it is interesting.
Okay.
It's different. And I only know it just because my daughters watch the show incessantly.
Okay.
And as of late, they go in the spurts, of course.
Mhm.
So like before it was Gravity Falls, this week it's this show, which is the theme to the Owl House from the Disney TV show, Disney
Oh.
Channel.
Oh, yeah.
I have not seen that one.
Yeah, it's
I've
not
heard it's
bad.
really good.
Yeah, it's a really good. They canceled it because they when Harry Potter came out, this was their answer to it on TV, and so it's about a witch and these little kids and stuff, and it's a lot of like wild, like spooky things that happen, and so the theme song is really really cool. It almost sounds reminiscent to Gravity Falls, but it's not Gravity Falls. But it's in that same kind of vein where it's kind of like, you had the Mystery Shack kind of feel with the Gravity Falls,
yeah.
but it's the same long lines with the Owl House. That's where they live. It's like the main witch is like the witch of the owls, so to speak. And so it's kind of cool.
Yeah, it sounds like it'd be right up my alley. I might check it out.
It's a neat little tune. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Really cool tune.
All right, let's go. Rachel.
Me. I'm just going to go with an obvious one. I thought about it a lot. There's a lot of Halloween songs I like, but not a ton of Disney Halloween songs I like. I don't know. But there's a lot of choices, I guess, if I think about like villain themes. Anyway, I'm just going to I like a lot of villain themes, but
Yeah, same here.
I love Boo to You from the Boo to You
Yes.
parade.
There you go.
Yes.
I feel like it's a classic. It must be mentioned. Yes. I love it. And it gets
To you and you and you and
Knocked
you.
in my
Happy
head.
Halloween. Boo.
Well, you got the ushers.
yeah.
Oh no, you're talking about the butlers.
Butlers, butlers, thank you.
Yes,
ushers.
with the shovels. That's the best part.
What are they
That's
called? The
freaking
grave
awesome,
diggers. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm picking that one.
That's a great one. That is really a great one. I had that one on my list as well. It wasn't the one I picked, primarily because it was that hard for me to pick a song because there's like 3 songs in here that I'm
You're a
really
Halloween guy, though. This is
I am a
your-
Yeah.
Halloween guy, so I'm going to skip my turn for right now, and I'm going to hope that somebody else picks one of these songs because it's so hard for me to pick these.
Man, if you don't pick
My
this one
favorite.
thing, I'd be kind of disappointed if you didn't.
That's what I'm saying. I'm hoping somebody else picks something to help me narrow down because I feel like I'd be cheating on one of these songs. So I'm hoping somebody, I hope somebody else takes this off my plate.
Don't make me pick, baby. Don't make me pick.
So Eli, why don't we let you go next, and I'll close this one out because I just don't want to choose just yet.
Okay. And that I'm kind of like, I guess this one is an obvious one, but that's the one I went with was This Is Halloween.
Yep.
This is that's a good one. Yeah.
That's pretty straightforward. It's
Standard.
pretty spooky,
Gotta
but
have it.
got the
Yes.
wookies and the boogies in it. So,
Yes.
Yes.
So that was one of the three.
There you
right
go.
there, and that
There you go.
that it wasn't my favorite song,
Okay.
but it is an embodiment of Halloween. And if you watch the movie and see the video of it, I mean that's quintessential Halloween right there. There are other songs that are spooky and ooky, but that is a Halloween song.
I think that makes it easier.
It
Yeah.
does make it a whole lot easier. So I'm glad that song, because if it didn't get any love, that's what I was going to go with.
Oh,
Good.
but
Even though it's not my favorite.
I love it for you.
Okay, love it
I
all.
love it.
Oh,
Yes.
Love it all. It's like watching Eli take a girl, and you're like, man, I could have loved her, but it probably wouldn't have worked out. And I'm glad at least my friend, found somebody.
Gets to love her.
And then I'll be
Yeah.
like, hey, I'm going to take care of it for you. Yeah.
Having said that, there are two more that's really important.
Right around the corner, see?
Sure.
Look at
So, Emmy, you go next.
Oh, man, you can't choose between the two?
It's so tough.
Oh,
It really is
man.
tough.
But I got two that I'm trying to choose between.
Oh, damn it.
It's a family thing.
I feel like one of them is more you, so I'm gonna say this one because I feel like this one's
More you?
more me.
That's
yeah.
what I did.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that's fair.
So I'm gonna go with Hocus Pocus's "I Put a Spell on You."
There you go.
Nicely
There
done.
you go. Good
Great song.
That's a
Very
good song.
good. Very good.
Yeah, you did not take. What was the other one?
Grim Grinning Ghosts.
That was honestly, that was not. That's on my list, but
What?
it's not one of the two songs.
That's
Okay, all
interesting. All right. Now
there
I'm
are two
curious.
songs that are killing me because both of these songs to me are
You can
great
say them
songs.
both. I
Huh?
grant you permission. I
You grant
grant you
oh,
a Halloween
I've been grant.
wish.
Okay.
You can say them both.
Halloween
Should I
wish.
guess? Can I guess one of them?
Yes,
Friends on the Other Side.
Dr. Facilier is my favorite villain of all time, and I think that's probably my favorite Disney song, especially villain song
Period, yeah.
of all time. But
no.
Not on the list.
there's a no. I think
okay.
if push came to shove, gun to the head, I think I would go with that one.
But I'm saying, is
But
that one
if
of
there's
your...
one A and one B, I mean, and it could easily fight is Oogie Boogie song.
Oh, okay.
That Oogie Boogie
Yeah.
song, I love that. I would sing that to Lily to the point where I would drive her
did.
crazy.
This is
I
true.
would absolutely drive her crazy every single time. It would come. I would always kind of trick her into saying something like, oh baby, we gotta go. Well, what are we gonna do, Daddy? I'm gonna do the best I can. I'm gonna do the best I can. Every single time I got a chance, I'm gonna do the best I can. So Oogie Boogie song, I've got friends on the other side. Push comes to shove, gun ahead. I think I gotta go with I've got friends on the other side. But Oogie Boogie is my second. Grim Grinning Ghosts. I love it, but I just think of it as a spooky atmosphere song, and it's cool, and it's a soundtrack to my youth. But those two songs I could listen to anytime. Grim Grinning Ghosts, I kind of got to be in that mood.
I'm always in the mood for Grim Grinning
I
Ghosts.
like that song too.
It is
yeah.
a good one.
I listen to
It
that
is.
ride source audio as well on my commutes.
My favorite part's the end because I don't know. I just always love the part where the bride goes, "Hurry
Oh,
back."
there you go.
Yes.
But if you look over there, Em, we have the whole thing, and I've listened to that literally 20. So I may have numbed myself on Grim Grinning Ghosts because that whole Hallmark section. Have you ever seen that thing go off?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's awesome.
I've played it in the Hallmark just to annoy the workers.
Ah, nice.
It plays the entire soundtrack. I mean, it's
It's
really
beautiful.
awesome. All right.
we got one
Christmas
last
song.
category. Yeah, the
All
last
right, so
category.
then this starts with, okay, so we start with Kevin. This is Rachel. Rachel, you
This
start.
is me?
Yes.
Okay, so this category, the last one is Christmas, favorite Christmas songs, holiday songs. And this one was so easy for me because I have like a standout favorite Disney Christmas song. And that is When We're Together from the Frozen. It was like the 20-minute thing, Olaf's Frozen Adventure, that they did in front of Coco, and everybody hated it in front of Coco. But then they took it off and they put it on ABC. And I love that Christmas short. We watch it every year. And when they play that song, when we're together, I cry and cry and cry.
Aw.
Yeah. And my kids know that it makes me cry. And so every time that part of the short comes up, they all just watch me because they're waiting to see like how far in the song can we get before mom will start crying her face off.
Oh,
and
wow.
so and then they all laugh at me.
Is mama sloppy crying this time? Is it the sniffle? How bad is it going to be?
It's more just like,
Nasty,
oh, you mean like,
just-
usually it's just like I'm smiling and happy, but tears are pouring out of my eyes. Like, yeah. It's very sweet though.
Making a note for our Christmas show.
I know that one is my favorite. And they do it in the Frozen, like the live sing-along show when they do the holiday overlay. They do that song at the end and it snows and they all hug and that makes me cry too.
That's great, man. I like hearing that there's like a definitive one there. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got, okay, so it goes to me then. Okay, I've got a definitive one on this one as well. Like there was no question here. It feels like Christmas from the Muppets Christmas Carol.
Yes,
That's a
that
good
one's
one.
so good.
That
Yes.
is to me hands down. Like there's a couple that I put down on here. Even one where I kind of felt like I cheated a little bit, but we'll get to that in honorable mentions. But if I'm being honest, it feels like Christmas. The great Jerry Nelson sung that, and it was a really, really good Christmas song, and it really embodies the spirit of not just Christmas, but Disney, the Muppets, all that. So I love that one.
That's awesome.
Then it goes to Kevin.
Me, okay. All right, so this one actually a little bit tough for me because there's one Disney album that I said I listen to incessantly whenever the holidays hit. And there's an old album called Disney's Season of Song, which is basically a bunch of covers of Christmas tunes sung by like, Voices of Liberty, Future Core, the Main Street little band, stuff. It's a bunch of things, but they're all like covers. That means they're all standard Christmas songs. So for this exercise, I was like, okay, I got to leave that off, but I just want to throw that out there because that's honestly what I listen to whenever the holidays come is that album, Disney's Season of Song, which you can find pretty much streaming now. But the one I'm going with, and I listen to Park Audio a lot, and so I'm going with actually Disneyland's Christmas Fantasy Parade.
Oh.
That soundtrack, which is, I enjoy listening to that, and it's a lot of fun. It takes me to the parks, and it's just cool.
Okay.
It's just a cool little bunch of little melodies and stuff, whatnot.
Interesting. So that's different than the Once Upon a Christmas Time at Christmas.
I believe so. Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
merry? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's a little different. Yeah.
I gotta hear that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
It's really good. And they have a fireworks show out there that has a really fun Christmas soundtrack too.
Okay. Yeah. I'm not as familiar with the Christmas song. I've only gone during Halloween parties, and that's been on by design. But I do need to check out Disneyland.
It's
for the
always
holidays.
tough. Yeah.
All right, then it goes to you, Em.
I kind of struggled with this one because I couldn't figure out any Disney Christmas songs. And so when I was researching some, I realized that there was this song that I completely forgot about until I saw it again. And it was from the Disney show House of Mouse. And they had like a Christmas special and they were showing like all the Christmas shorts, like when Chip and Dale were in the Santa Claus decorations and Pluto was trying to catch them.
Yes.
And then they
I
had
love
the
that.
Disney Christmas Carol special with Scrooge and Goofy as Jacob Marley and stuff.
Yeah.
And at the end of that, they had all the characters and villains that come together and they sang this song called The Best Christmas of All. And yeah, I just remember that from childhood. So I was like, yeah, that's a good one.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Nice.
That's another one I need to refresh myself with.
There's a lot of Disney music out there. Yeah.
I know,
Yeah.
man. It's awesome.
There's a whole bunch.
Oh, man. All right. Closing it out. So,
Iron Man Christmas.
Iron Man, Star Wars Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special, and I went with the Ewok song. No, I'm kidding.
yes.
Oh,
I'm
Fraggle
kidding.
Rock Christmas. Is that what you went? You went Fraggle Rock.
Oh, man. So this one was tough for me, too. Usually-
Life Day does count.
Yes, it does.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Life Day it is.
Life Day it is. I'll take it. When I thought about this and, in Christmas and then, what it tells, because Christmas has a lot of different meanings depending on who you are, where you are. So I thought about it. I was like, well, when would I have been in my most Christmassy kind of mood? And I think I was thinking about how when it's all about when the kid is really young and then they believe in all of the magic that Christmas has and, stuff like that. Like, parents can't do anything. Santa Claus does everything. So with that, I would probably go Wish Upon a Star. Go with the Disney classic.
Oh,
Oh,
there.
wow.
Yeah, you play that with you. 'Cause I used to do some, my daughter's an adult now, but I mean, when she was a little kid, we used to do all kind of crazy stuff to be like, oh, the magic of Christmas. Like I used to literally
Nice.
go from the back of the house, run to the side of the house where her bedroom was, and be like, ho, 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 and then run in the back of the house and sit there. She's like, I heard Santa Claus. Like, you kidding.
Yeah.
You kidding. I didn't hear anything. So, yeah, I would probably play something like that. Because, again, that it does a nice thing where it still kind of keeps it in that nice magical mood, but also kind of keep it within that realm of possibility that Christmas should provide for the children.
There you go.
Nice.
I like that.
I like that.
Yeah. That's actually one of my honorable mentions. Yeah. I
Oh,
dig
wow.
that. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, can I use that?
Christmas.
Yeah, can we well, not Christmas, actually, just in general.
That's your workout music too. Make a wish, pour the storm.
Depending on the version.
Yeah.
What he didn't tell you is that he grabbed a ladder, climbed up to the roof, and pooped on the roof. So that way he could say, hey, look, Rudolph was here.
That's right.
Yes.
I was saving that for next year's time.
65% of the time, it works every time.
Oh, see, that's right. Look at all the reindeer. Now it's time for you to clean that up. Daddy got to
Look
go
what
back
the
in the
reindeer
house.
done
How
did.
about that?
Shame on them reindeer.
See, I told you we shouldn't have left the cookies.
Chocolate don't agree with them.
Don't agree. Told you, just milk.
Chocolate reindeers, no. It's like dogs.
No.
But different.
You don't listen.
Well, yeah, so that brings up. All right, so honorable mentions.
Honorable
all right,
mentions,
so,
yeah.
All right. Okay, for honorable mentions, we'll each go around the room one time and see whether or not we had any honorable mentions that we were just pressing over. I think I got most of mine out, but just to kind of kick it off, okay, so I kind of made this comment before with Emmy. The best Friday drive home music. I was really waiting to hear her say Hawaiian roller coaster ride.
That is actually
That is your jam.
that is on that list, but I was waiting for now to say it.
Okay. Oh, you were waiting for me. I just
Oh, no.
because that's her favorite movie, and so I had that as a drive home song, and I was like, wow, Emmy's going to do that, so I'm just going to leave it off. So I did that on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll tell you another one I left off on purpose. So workout music. I just can't wait to be king.
Yes.
Oh.
Was a really great one. But I remember my niece running around the house with a karaoke machine, screaming and singing, I just can't wait to be king.
Oh, that's
So I
awesome.
left that one out because of her.
What a great core memory.
Yes.
I even remember that.
There you go.
Yes. She
She can
treated
still
us
do it
all.
now if you want.
She had a karaoke machine. She sung one song, and it was I Just Can't Wait to Be King.
All right.
That'd have been a good WWE interest too for you.
Making a note by karaoke machine.
Karaoke machine, get it all out.
First track.
First track.
But okay, so personally for me, so workout music, I would say a couple I left off that I thought was good was One Jump Ahead from Aladdin.
Ah, nice.
Yeah.
Fast paced song, I like that one a lot. Moving Right Along, I like that one as well from the Muppets. Best Friday drive home music. Why Should I Worry from Oliver and Company by Billy Joel.
Oh, nice.
good.
Another one I thought that was good. I think that might be about. Oh, I did mention this before where I kind of cheated on Christmas. So the Home Alone movies were bought in the Fox deal, right?
Yes.
Oh.
Which
Nice.
would make Home Alone 2 Lost in New York, All Alone on Christmas a Disney song now. And that was a great song. I thought it was performed by Darlene Love and the E Street Band, Clarence
Oh,
Clemens,
nice.
Little
Yeah.
Steven, all them.
Which
and
song?
All Alone on Christmas.
Oh,
Oh, okay,
yeah.
okay.
And that's to me, it was also in Love Actually, which is another one of my wife's favorite movies.
I was thinking about the theme, which is called Somewhere in My Memory.
Oh, cool.
Hmm.
Okay.
There's been a couple of artists that have like redone the theme with lyrics to it as well. And it's like one of my favorite Christmas songs to listen to as well. It's that like John Williams, like do, do, do.
Yes.
do,
Okay. I know that one as well. Okay. That would have worked. Yeah.
That one's really good.
That was great. So yeah, those are the ones I was kind of on the fence about. But other than that, I think I'm good. Who's next?
I can go. I just have a couple. I really love the song Show Yourself from Frozen 2. It's one of my very favorite songs. I feel like it doesn't get the like fireworks show love that it should. They always pick up Into the Unknown from that movie instead. And I just think Show Yourself is a better song. And so there's like a couple different categories I can put it in, but I think if you had a really long WWE entrance song, like if they would play the whole thing, because it like starts slow and builds, right? Maybe that would be it.
You got to win the title for that, Rachel. You got to go to all four corners and hold up the belt. Then they give you all the time you need.
Yeah,
All
you
the
win
time.
WrestleMania. You
Okay,
definitely
well,
get that.
So that's one of them for me. And then the other one is for I think either a workout song or the Friday ride home, I love "Life Is a Highway." From Cars.
Yeah, that's good.
Rascal Flatts. Yeah,
That's a great song. I
Yeah,
had
it
that
is
on my list as well. Yeah.
It's a great song. The only reason I didn't make it on my list is because I prefer the original. The Tom Cochran version was good before they countryfied it.
the Rascal Flats. Yeah, but anyway,
Who next?
I'll go next. Yeah. Yeah. Life of the Highway was definitely one of my honorable mentions because I love that song. That gets me pumped. That's like one of my road songs when I go, I like to drive a lot. If you listen to the show, I go on vacation. I do a lot of driving. That's a killer one to do. And then after that, this could be like for workout or for driving. And I discovered this maybe a few years back, but the Mickey Mouse March, but the specific, that's a good song anyway, but like the specific version that I like is the entire, and I listen to source audio. So the Magical Express background music leads off with that. And so it pretty much and in fact, you could put the whole playlist, the Magical Express background music.
Oh, wow.
I mean, all that's, it's all, because you rode that bus from the airport to the thing. It's all very, here we go. We're going, da, 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 so you're moving. So like all the different songs that they have on there would definitely fit for this. But yeah, Mickey Mouse March specifically was a very, very good one.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's definitely an honorable one. And then for Halloween, Poor Unfortunate Souls. I think it's a good one for that. Just
that's
sets
good.
the mood and it's just like, it's very spooky and whatnot and just dark, which is cool. And Ursula is just killer.
To me, she's a great villain. I mean, again, I'm partial Dr. Facilier, but I think when we did
those are probably like my top two.
that
Yeah,
she won.
Yeah. Ursula and Facilier are probably my top two.
Easily.
For sure, easily. Yeah. But yeah, those are my honorable mentions of significance that I wanted to make sure I got on there.
All right. Who next?
It's me. Okay. So one of the things was when we went to the wedding one, I was saying earlier, I had this joke I was going to use. And I was like, no, let me not use the joke and just give when
I see an elephant fly.
That's actually pretty good. I was going to say that because of the situation of my marriage and then knowing that I would end in the end, the music would have been the same and that would have been the Imperial death march when Darth Vader comes down with all the stormtroopers, because if you've ever had to go and face your wife in court for that, that same music comes right there when she's in out. But I was like, that's what I said I would say for Liam, because
I got another Dumbo song for you, Baby Mine? ?
Yeah, and the sequel to that called "It's All Mine." Period. So yes, I was going to put that in for the joke, but I was like, yeah, I just love put that in there. But yes, that definitely would Death March for sure. Workout music was really tough because there's actually a lot of different ones I would have used as well. The Raiders of the Lost Ark theme would have been one.
Ooh.
And Captain America Take a Stand. That's the in music, mainly the main theme throughout Captain America and the Winter Soldier.
Okay.
I always play that if that's actually going to, I know that's not one of our situations, but if you had to go into work knowing that work is
pump yourself up.
So you played this on Friday with the CrowdStrike stuff, right?
Yeah, I would.
Saying?
I would play that.
I'm going into the
breach,
the suck, as the military people call it. We're going into the suck.
It's battle time. Yes, I would definitely play that for.
Yeah, now that I think about it, hey, if now Deadpool's a Marvel property, it's always been a Marvel property. Now he's a Disney property and he's in the fold. Man, X gonna give it to you. Give me that as my.
Yes, that was going to be the other question I wasn't too sure about, was the other Marvel characters that had been in flux, like Spider-Man and, like you said, like Deadpool, X-Men. I wasn't really sure
that works, how
that would have worked in but
we all cheated.
Yeah, that's right. For workout music, and I think there was another term, but the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man with Spider-Man 2, necessarily the main Spider-Man theme for that, I would definitely play, because I have played.
You mentioned that before. Yeah,
yes,
you like that one.
I like that. It's like, all right,
that's
we
good
gotta,
stuff.
It's nice and happy and dating. The horns hitting, and you're right in the action again. So yes, but yes, the Imperial Death March. I just want to end my note on that. Yes.
All right, Em.
All right, I have a couple categories that I have extra songs for.
Yes.
All right.
I'm gonna leave the funeral one till last because my friends and my brother, we had fun with this one.
Oh, I'm sure.
So for the wedding one, I put this as just like a fun dance that I would want to be played at my wedding, which is another Goofy movie, which is Eye to Eye. Because
Oh, yeah.
I know the dance to it, so
a good
so
song.
why wouldn't I
Oh,
dance
fun.
it at my wedding? You know?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay, and then
I like that.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be a fun wedding.
for the WWE entrances, if I was a villain, I got two options. I got Be Prepared,
Nice. Nice.
and then I got the Tower of Terror Twilight Zone. Do 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 do.
Oh wow.
there you go.
I like that.
I thought you were going to say Hellfire.
And then for the drive back home, as you said, Hawaiian roller coaster ride, obviously.
Okay.
And then my friend and I like to sing this together in the car, whenever we're in the car together. But even if you're by yourself in the car, I feel like you could sing this. Man or Muppet.
Oh,
And a
nice.
Muppet.
Yeah, that's from the Muppet
Yeah.
Yeah, the reboot.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And then also this song from Bolt, Barking at the Moon, because, he's on the road during that song. So, it just seems fitting.
Oh, dude, I'm going to need some total recall magic to remember Bolt.
I remember
That
both.
was-
I remember that
both.
song.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure I've actually seen it.
That's
Yeah.
a cool one. That's the Miley
watched that one,
Cyrus
yeah.
and John Travolta,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a while since it's been a hot minute.
He was a
since I've seen it.
feisty pup.
Yes, he was.
Yes, I remember
He's
that.
bold.
He
All
both.
right. And now the funerals. So first one we got friends on the other side, because
Yeah.
I'll have friends on the other side. This
You do?
one is from The Great Mouse Detective. I just thought this was great and funny. Called Goodbye So Soon. It's when the
Aw.
villain is singing the song when he's trying, trap Basil and the other guy in like his little trap, and while they're being captured, he has the song going Goodbye So Soon.
Is that
Nice.
Vincent Price singing that?
I don't know.
Okay, well, he's the villain. That's the main villain singing that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's Vincent Price.
Vincent Price,
Okay,
yeah.
Wow. Well, his voice is creepy. as hell.
Radigan.
I only
right?
remember, all I remember is the Radigan song, so I'll have to go back and listen to that. I got homework to do after this.
And then I got these next three. These are hopeful. I got I See the Light from Tangled.
Nice.
Oh, I love that.
That's a very good
That
one.
is a good one. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then There's Nowhere to Go But Up from the Mary Poppins Returns movie.
Very
Oh,
nice.
wow.
I think that was a
nice.
better. Yeah, I'm surprised Mary Poppins didn't get a little bit more love. Even the original Supercalifragilistic and all that. Yeah.
Well, maybe on a different show with different categories.
Sure,
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
And then finally I got Into the Unknown from Frozen 2.
Oh, you just made Rachel's day.
Mhm.
There you
I do
go.
love that soundtrack.
It's a good song. Very good
Best.
song. My
Yes.
kids belt it out every day.
Rachel keeps the Frozen 2 fire burning bright.
It's
I
not
do.
that bad. I mean, it could be better, but it's not bad.
I'm not saying it was
No.
bad. I'm just saying that's her favorite.
Well, I appreciate that favorite.
I talked to a work colleague of mine because I asked him a couple of these questions to see what he would think, and the WWE one he said be prepared as well. That's what he said would be his
Nah,
best one.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, yeah.
You know what I thought would have been a good one for the WWE? Shiny from Moana. Shiny.
Shad-
I hate
yeah.
that song.
Get-
I
you
hate
hate
that crab.
Dude,
Hit the belt.
then you're already a great bad guy wrestler right off the bat.
Yeah.
Like, I hate him.
It's like a Mr. Perfect entrance.
Yeah. He just sticks his head out. Yeah.
I
Yes.
thought about that.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh man.
Yeah, I think that's cool, dude. So, I think we're done.
Yeah, I think we're done. That was a fun exercise. We'd love to hear what a lot of you guys would do for these particular categories. If you got some ideas, man, make sure you get in touch with us. Your opinions are always welcome. If there's some songs that we might have forgotten, didn't think about,
Or some categories.
Or
because
categories,
we can
yeah.
definitely do this again.
there is so much Disney music out there, from the parks and the movies, even to the live action stuff. There's a lot of things that we could do. And it different from just, we've done like the what's you call it, the Final Four stuff.
Yeah.
To nauseum, and everybody does the Final Four stuff. But yeah, man, we'd love to do things like this. If you have an idea, or if you want to weigh in on any of this stuff that we talked about, what your songs would be, get in touch with us. We're about to tell you how to do that in just a little bit. Well, y'all, we hope you enjoyed that episode of the Magic Aria podcast, and it distracted you from things that are happening in the real world. And so if you want to learn more about us, go to magicourway.com. There you'll find our social media links, past episodes, and more. Also, if you want to get in touch with us to share your opinions on any of the things that we've talked about today, you can do so through the following ways. First of all, shoot us an email at show@magicourway.com, or call or text us at 1-815-MOWEEKEND. That is 1-815
Mo Weekend.
669-4226. And of course, we have a couple of people do things outside of the podcast. First of all, we got Eli does things with comics. Eli, what you got, sir?
That's right. When you're out there on the internet, you can always pay me a visit. That's www.ivycomics.com. You can see all the work I've done. Project Geisha, Savages, and the MOW be damned. Of course, there's blogs and interviews and a link to the Magic Our Way podcast. You never miss a beat. Never miss an episode, never miss a review. You never miss what's your favorite song that's playing while you're hearing the ending of this podcast that you're listening to. Could be anything, but that's how Synergy works. So as always, appreciate the support. www.ivycomics.com. Social media, I'm hanging out there too. Facebook.com. Eli H. Ivory is where you find me there. As long as you're a real person, it's a beauty to meet you. But if you're a bot, I'm really tired, I do not want to greet you. Stop trying to clone and be my mama and then ask me to go ahead and get something on Instacart using your credit card, knowing my mama don't eat like that. Ooh. So
Your mom eats a lot more than that.
yeah, a lot more than that. But that's not what she
We've paid for Edith Vincent's before. Trust me.
Trust me. I can't say nothing to that. It's an Imperial Death March. So anyway, yes. Also on Facebook, you can find the Project Geisha fan page on Facebook.com/Project Geisha. Also on Instagram, I post up the hearts and the likes and see what you have and post up more stuff to that and stories too. You can find me right there at EIV504. And of course on X, I can be found at Hancock10166. So yes, if you appreciate the madness, you're just bringing me the gladness. Thank you very much.
And if you want to book a vacation to, let's say, Disney Parks or your local movie theater, so you can listen to all these different tunes that are coming out, you can do so through Rachel. Rachel, tell them how to do this.
I can do them all. And I would be honored to help your group book a fantastic vacation wherever it is that you're feeling drawn to, whether it's Disneyland, Disney World, Disney Cruise Line, Royal Caribbean, any of the major hotel brands around the world. I can help with all of those things. And booking your trip with a travel agent costs nothing extra to you. And a little piece of the cost of your vacation comes back and supports this podcast and this fan community. And we really thank you for it. So I can help as much or as little as you'd like. And you'd be supporting this podcast and it doesn't cost you anything extra. The best way to get in touch with me is through email. My email is Rachel, RACHEL @magicourway.com. Or you could also text me or call me. I have a phone number and that is 978-432-WISH. WISH. And you could also find me on social media. I'm at Our Family Magic on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. So feel free to shoot me a message there too. And again, I'm honored to help your group plan a fantastic vacation, and just a little bit comes back and supports this podcast at no cost to you. So thank you so much.
And of course, I want to take a second to thank our special guest, Emmy. Thank you so
y'all.
much for coming on the show.
Thank y'all for letting me, crash this podcast.
Oh, great, man.
Anytime we can.
Oh, it was fun.
You did a great job.
Thank
did a
you.
great job.
Thank you.
And just a preemptory thank you for letting Rachel book your drinking around the world experience, because if you're not vomiting by Canada, I'm going to be disappointed.
I think I can hold my alcohol really well.
I'm about to say,
wow.
I am my father's daughter.
I was going to say, you got your father's DNA.
Child is right there.
I believe you.
I'm about to say, she's from New Orleans, so I mean,
I got faith in
we
you.
know alcohol
Yes.
for sure. Yeah. And yeah, your father. Yeah.
Yeah, just
If you listen to the show long enough, you remember Aaron.
yeah, just
I remember going to Oktoberfest, and the only way I could find a table, there's so many people. The only way we could find our tables, there was one lunatic when they were doing the I'm Prosit. There was one guy.
What
And
guy?
I said, that's my brother-in-law right there.
Ziki.
That's right. Oh, that's what you should do. You should come here during Oktoberfest, Rachel. It's a lot of fun.
oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
That all made me think of Beer Garden in Epcot. They do those same songs. I love that place.
I love that restaurant.
That is a Zerang hangout. Like, that is a staple, right?
I mean,
Yes.
Y'all have to go every time.
buffet German food. Come on, I'm done.
Yeah.
Sausage out the yin yang. Love sausage
Say the word.
and sauerkraut and beer.
We could do beer.
I
Yeah.
Boots of
gotta
beer.
stock up on my bratwurst and my red cabbage
Yeah, you're right.
and my apple strudels.
Say it.
Oh wow.
And your pretzels and beer.
Pretzels
Pretzels
and
and
beer.
beer.
That's right. Look.
That's right.
What's y'all?
Yeah.
That's my people.
So, y'all, if you want to access all the info we just mentioned, go to magicourway.com/about us. Also, if you want to elevate your support of the Magic Our Way podcast, go to patreon.com/magicourway. There you'll find 6 awesome tiers to support this show, and any way in which you can support the show is deeply appreciated. And another way to support us, and it only costs a minute or so of your time, is to leave a rating and a review in Apple Podcasts and or wherever you access our show, whether it is YouTube, Spotify, Podbean, etc. And we want to thank you for being a loyal listener, and we always love hearing from our listeners. All opinions are always welcome in the Magic Our Way podcast, so make sure you get in touch with us today. So we say Kwaharini. My name is Kevin.
And I'm Danny.
Magic out.
All right. Nachos are on plates.
And you are. Bye!